Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
We got Stained coming up in a couple minutes. After that, we'll do sports, where Caleb Williams talked in the press conference yesterday and said why he thinks Troy Aikman was bashing him during the game on Monday night. And if you watch that game, you know how egregious it was, how disturbing and disgusting it was. But he says he has the reason on why Troy Aikman was bashing him during the game, and Chicago and the Bears.
Tea, baby.
It's coming up here in just about 5 minutes. We will have that information for you. And we told you the audio of the week. Well, this is special, where Alec Baldwin, thank God he's safe, got in a car crash with his wife's car, Hilaria's, but she wasn't in the car. His brother Steven was there.
I think it's Hilaria.
Oh, was it Hilaria?
Hilaria?
I was trying to get through it fast. I was
Okay.
It would make more sense if it was Hilaria and not, what did you say?
Hilaria.
I think you said Hilaria.
Hilaria?
You did say Hilaria.
Hilaria.
Like Clinton, but it's Hilaria.
So Hilaria, her car got totaled, but Alec Baldwin was driving it with his brother Steven, which I always picture they go everywhere together. They have to. There's 4 Baldwin brothers. They all go around in a clown car, but that wasn't available. It was in the shop for an oil change. So he had to use his wife's car. And this is the audio of the week. This is describing the situation of the accident and what happened. He did this on Instagram. So just sit back and enjoy another golden nugget of audio from Alec Baldwin.
This morning I was in this car accident. A guy cut me off in a truck. Big garbage truck. I mean, a garbage truck the size of a whale. I've never seen a garbage truck. It must have been something commercial for, like, taking away material from construction or something. It was the biggest garbage truck I've ever seen. Anyway, to avoid hitting him, I hit a tree. I hit a big, fat tree and crushed my car, my wife's car. But it's all fine, and I'm fine, and my brother's fine, and blah-bitty-blah. My wife's car is pretty smashed up. Big tree, big, fat tree.
What is going on with him?
He has morphed into his Trump impersonation on Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
Big tree, really big.
Yeah, bubbity-bup.
Boopity boop. That's become a trending thing on Twitter and Instagram right now, the boopity boop. Putting it on everything.
I feel like that's a nervous thing. The way he's trying to describe it makes me feel like, what hookers were in the car? Because bubbity-bup, everybody's fine. Huge tree, huge garbage truck, but everyone's fine. And let's just move on.
Now, Paul checked in on the text line, which I saw this too. The TMZ released the dash cam footage of the garbage truck. Mm-hmm. They were nowhere near it. The garbage truck was just driving on the road, and all of a sudden the car passed it and hit a tree. You know?
What?
It doesn't look like the garbage truck was at fault.
Kenzie, can you look up this video? Because I don't think you've seen it. I've seen it. Brian's seen it. I have a totally different read of the situation. The garbage truck is merging into his lane. He has no choice but to drive into a tree.
I see a guy doing his job every day, a lunch pail guy doing the garbage man.
Garbage truck driver.
Or just an average Joe garbage truck man, residential, with just a big truck, a huge truck, a residential guy. And all of a sudden, I see their SUV come in front of it and hit the tree. And I'm like, well, it sounds like to me that they were riding too close, weren't paying attention. Maybe they were talking about a new movie project together. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get all the brothers together, all 4 of us, in a movie together, driving a car around the country and talking about things. We're going to do that. It's going to be fantastic. And I could see that. And then all of a sudden, he didn't realize he almost hit the garbage truck, turned and hit the tree. That's how I see it. Are you watching it, Kenzie? I see you looking at your phone.
Yeah, so it looks like he was about to turn. Is that what this garbage truck is doing? About to turn, and that's why Alec Baldwin runs into a tree?
Yeah, I think the garbage truck is merging basically onto Alec Baldwin's car.
Yeah. God, he ran into that tree fast.
He did.
My God. Like, that. What kind of you think you'd have a little more... move that wheel a little more snap to you. He just went right into it.
Well, he's got 7 kids with her. His arms are probably tired from picking him up. He couldn't turn the steering wheel.
It looked like he wanted to die. The way he ran into this, like, there was no effort to avoid it.
That's a good point, Kenzie, is that he does get out of the way of the garbage truck, but he makes a beeline for that tree. And there's only one tree. It's not a forest.
I mean, if he just would have a little bit more.
A little bit.
He would have been on a road.
Yeah, he was aiming. I mean, one more soccer match with all 7 kids? Like, come on. It's terrible. You got to enjoy this audio one more time. This is Alec Baldwin talking about the crash in his car.
This morning I was in this car accident. A guy cut me off in a truck. Big garbage truck. I mean, a garbage truck the size of a whale. I've never seen a garbage truck. It must have been something commercial for, like, taking away material from construction or something. It was the biggest garbage truck I've ever seen. Anyway, to avoid hitting him, I hit a tree. I hit a big, fat tree and crushed my car, my wife's car. But it's all fine, and I'm fine, and my brother's fine, and blah-bitty-blah. My wife's car is pretty smashed up. Big tree, big, fat tree.
Now I think about it, it sounds like he's not happy he's alive. That it didn't take him out. Oh, man.
It's a confession of frustration.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that's such a bummer. I made it out of this head-on collision with a tree.
So we have Alec Baldwin, the first piece of audio from about 15 years ago when he was yelling at Ireland, his daughter, about the divorce going on. I guess she wasn't going to do something. He got really mad at something she wasn't going to do, so he's going to get on a plane. Well, I'll let him tell you what he was going to do here.
I am going to get on a plane, and I'm going to come out there for the day, and I'm going to straighten your ass out when I see you. Do you understand me? I'm going to really make sure you get it. Then I'm going to get on a plane, I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to come home. So you better be ready Friday, the 20th, to meet with me. So I'm going to let you know just how I feel about what a rude little pig you really are. You are a rude, thoughtless little pig, okay?
To replay this message.
I just love that he checks in with her schedule, the 20th. Okay.
I'm going to get on a plane, and then I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to go back. Very detailed in his description of what he's going to do.
So detailed when he's upset.
Yeah.
Bippity bop.
Bippity bop. Alec Baldwin, great actor. Check out The Departed if you haven't. Many others. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. So, yeah, Caleb Williams spills the beans on why he thinks Troy Aikman was coming at him hard on the broadcast of the Bears Monday Night Football game, and Chicago for that matter. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. We'll do that about 4 minutes away.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q101. You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Klash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q101.
Well, let's go. A chance to go see the Chicago Wolves this Saturday. A 4-pack of tickets so you can take everybody. And it's their home opener, our great friends at the Chicago Wolves at the Allstate Arena. So that is on Josh's hands. Josh, ahoy. Tell us something about yourself. You're competing today for the tickets.
Oh, I've skydived 10 times already in my life.
10 times?
That's a lot.
I love it.
Don't you feel like you've done it though? Now you're like, every sky's the same, you know?
No, like I've done it, and it's a different experience every time.
Yeah, I feel like I was thinking the way Kenzie's thinking that once you did it, it's off my bucket list, it's done.
Right.
But I think it's also, my wife's done this, and it's an adrenaline rush, and I feel like you have to challenge yourself more each time, where like the next time maybe only put one arm through the parachute backpack, you know? Or
Yeah, or do some tricks in the sky that, before you pull your parachute, yeah.
Yeah, like,
There's
Case's,
a flying squirrel out there, man.
look, Case's seen Point Break now.
I have.
And remember, I'm not trying to do a spoiler, but hey,
A 35-year-old movie, it's fine.
Keanu jumps out without a parachute and then jumps on to try to take Patrick Swayze's, and they fight. Now you pull
Yeah,
it.
let me try that.
All right, don't go with him.
All right, first one to 5 wins. Listen carefully, Josh. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same with you. Call heads or tails.
Heads.
It is tails. Kenzie goes first.
I like this guy.
Now he's
Me
gonna jump.
too.
Now he's gonna jump out of the plane without a parachute after losing the coin toss.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go to my boss right now. Tell him I got to leave to go jump out of a plane.
You tell him.
Oh boy! All right, here we go, Kenzie. Question number 1.
Yeah.
Bourgeoisie is a term used to describe what class? Upper, middle, or lower?
What?
Upper, middle.
Wait, say it again.
When you say upper and then middle afterward, it's like upple. All right, here we go. I'm going to do the question again. Bourgeoisie is a term used to describe what class? Upper, middle, or lower?
Whisper. I'm gonna say middle.
It is middle.
Okay.
Now, before, just a little precursor.
I've never heard that.
You never heard that word?
No.
I don't think I
No.
can spell it either.
Well, it's a tough spell, but Case asked me before we go on, he goes, you know how to say that, right? In a very condescending manner.
Well, you didn't really say it right. It's bourgeoisie, not bourgeoisie.
No, see, there's the bourgeoisie and the proletariat. The proletariat are the rich people. No, I'm sorry, they're the peasants.
All right, question 2, move on.
It's, a bougie comes from a different word, I believe. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but my whole life it was bourgeoisie and proletariat.
It's 1-0. It's 1-0 back to Josh.
Well, Kenzie got the point. So
Yes, you did.
Sorry.
I just went in the middle.
Yeah, you were in the middle and you did right.
Okay.
Let's see. Back to Josh.
Yes.
What kind of poem has 17 syllables total? What kind of poem is that?
Oh.
Want to give a guess?
Yes.
What's the guess?
I don't know. Oh man, it's been a long night at work already.
Oh boy. All right, Kenzie, do you know?
I believe a haiku.
It's a haiku or a haiku. Haiku. It's been a long night, huh? All right, so it's back to Kenzie now.
2-0 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, Better Call Saul is a spinoff from what critically acclaimed TV program?
Oh God. I don't. I know it's a spinoff.
Yes, it is.
That is the question.
Do you have an answer?
I don't know. This is wrong, but it's a guess, like Seinfeld.
It is not Seinfeld.
I know.
You know, it is amazing. Wait, did they have a spinoff of Seinfeld?
No, they did not.
They should have had like George or something.
They
you know?
specifically made a point of not doing
But
that.
they had that one guy who was a writer and then had his own show.
Curb
And
Your
that's what-
Enthusiasm,
Yes,
the guy who
that's what
created
was
it.
stuck in my head.
Yeah. So it's not that. So Josh, to get on the board, Better Call Saul is a spinoff from what critically acclaimed TV program?
Oh, I know it.
He had a lot of time to think about it.
Oh,
I like how he acted like this was the first time he heard it. Were you listening when I answered?
Breaking Bad.
That's right. Okay, Josh is on the board. Okay, Josh, now this one's to you. Other than Los Angeles, name one of the 4 locations that has received an NCIS spinoff.
NCIS, Hawaii.
Hawaii's right. Good job. Keep that in mind because Kenzie, that question's going to keep coming back.
That's right.
All right.
We're going to blow through those NCIS spinoffs. 2-2, and it's back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, which luxury car brand is recognized by its logo of 4 interlocking rings?
Who has the rings?
Yeah, who does? I want the ring.
Is that Audi? Has
Yes.
It? Yeah.
No, it's Audi. Did you say it Audi your whole life or Audi?
I always said Audi.
See, I think that one's Audi. I don't know. I could be, but I said Audi my whole life too.
Oh, really? It's called Audi?
I think people that have them like to correct you on them.
Oh,
It's an
I
Audi.
feel like Audi sounds
I
nicer.
drive an Audi.
Exactly,
And
bro.
Audi's like a belly button.
Yeah, I know. Or it could be that car. So it's 3-2.
And back to Josh.
Josh,
Yes.
this might relate to your hobby. The front part of an aircraft, spacecraft, or submersible from which a pilot controls the vehicle is known as what?
Cockpit.
Cockpit is right. Knew that one. 3-3. Back to Kenzie. What is the national dish of Spain?
Is it paella?
It is paella. So Kenzie's got 4. And now Josh need this one to tie up here. What is nori, the traditional wrapping of sushi, made from?
Rice.
It's not rice.
Oh.
And now Kenzie can win with this one.
Seaweed.
It's seaweed. That's right.
Dude, I don't eat sushi. I don't eat sushi. Dang.
I love him so much.
Well, I wish I could just give it.
That's it. I'm going to jump out of a plane.
No, don't do it. No. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. I love you, man. You can hang up here. Don't jump out of the plane. But hang up and call back because 312-591-8300. Everybody listening right now has a chance, including our guy Josh, who's not jumping out of a plane. We're keeping a track on him. So Chicago Wolves tickets, a 4-pack against the Rockford Ice Hogs at Allstate Arena this Saturday night. The home opener, furnished by our great friends at the Chicago Wolves. Call now, and it's your chance at the tickets. And Josh, hold on for a second because we just want to talk to you more off the air during Lincoln Park. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
Q101.
Just about 9 minutes away from Ticket Blitz Thursday launching it, and your chance at Adam Sandler tickets at the United Center. It's coming up this Monday, that show, from our great friends at Live Nation. That's going to be fantastic. That launches Ticket Blitz Thursday, so we'll have the tickets at 8 and 9. So be ready for them. Take a Blitz Thursday with Brian and Kenzie here on Q101. Now, a homecoming dance in New Jersey has been canceled. First off, I've never heard of that before unless there was some kind of, situation with the school, like leaky roof, and that's flooded or something, and they canceled the homecoming dance. It was set for this weekend, and due to, this is why it was canceled. Low ticket sales. That's why it was canceled.
Low ticket sales.
Low ticket sales.
Never heard of that either.
No, I've heard of that for concert tours.
Yeah.
Like a Chance the Rapper tour, but never for a homecoming dance.
Usually the dances do well.
I mean,
They didn't see this coming.
because kids are just looking forward to doing something like that. When you're in high school and you can't go to bars unless you have a fake ID,
Right.
you're doing something like that. So it's Wall Township High School in Wall Township, New Jersey. It's just one of the many schools that have seen a decline in interest in school dances. Now, you can chime in at 312-591-8300 about wherever area you are listening to the show in Chicagoland if this is true here, because this could just be a Jersey thing. I don't know. But a decline in dances, CBS News New York has the story, so we're going to break it down right now.
It looks like the Wall Township High School Crimson Knights aren't interested in dancing the night away.
No one's going to be there.
Hold on, that's cute.
Yeah, you want to go back to that?
That is adorable.
It looks like the Wall Township High School Crimson Knights aren't interested in dancing the night away.
No one's going to be there. It's not going to be fun or anything.
Senior
Fun or anything.
Now, just let's picture for a second. Is that the goth kid in the school they interviewed, or is he just a normal
No,
kid?
that doesn't sound like the goth kid. That's just it's like the burnout. Oh, like this is gonna be fun or anything. No one's going.
As the one
stupid.
person who has seen this news report, we're listening to the audio now, but as the person who's seen it, he looks like a lacrosse player, if that does anything for
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Long, wavy, blonde hair.
Well, that'd be the guy waiting for the homecoming dance.
But
Like,
nobody's going to be there or anything, so
Or
he's not
anything.
going.
No way, or anything like that.
all the hot chicks aren't going. Bruh. The hot chicks ain't going,
Bruh.
so
My
forget
friends
about it.
School Crimson Knights aren't interested in dancing the night away.
No one's going to be there. It's not going to be fun or anything.
This guy's awesome.
I got you again.
It's not going to be fun, whatever. I'm going to go play, Fortnite. It'll be good. By the way, our lacrosse match is Friday. Everybody come on out there. Let's go, Falcons. I don't know what their school is. Here we go.
Senior Joey Ambrosi says he didn't get a ticket to this Saturday's homecoming dance because his friends didn't. Earlier this week, the principal sent out this note saying the dance was canceled due to low ticket sales and limited student interest. The principal didn't respond to our request for comment Friday.
Well, that's when he should respond. You put out a statement like that no one's ever put out in the history of schools saying low ticket sales and lack of interest, the homecoming dance is canceled.
He doesn't want to carry that banner. Like, why would he? He doesn't want to be like, yeah, I'm the principal that effed it up. Okay.
Yeah, but was he
All
the
the principals before me sold tickets.
I could be wrong. I thought I heard assistant principal. Is it the main principal or the assistant principal?
Either way, they still should have given a statement.
Yeah, but because the assistant principal, that's the guy waiting for the
He's
spotlight.
assistant to the principal.
Yeah, let's see what he said.
Earlier this week, the principal sent out this note saying the dance was canceled due to low ticket sales and limited student interest.
I mean, principals are dying to be talked to on camera. You know,
Is that
I
true?
like how you thought they wouldn't be able to get a hold of the principal. I think it was the assistant. I think they could manage.
yeah, they could find him. I mean, they're just sitting there in their office, just like shooting rubber bands till school's over.
I don't.
True, principals work hard.
I don't think you know what principals do.
I want a principal to check in and give me their day planner. I want to see what they're doing all
Well,
day.
I guess I don't know
My
what principals
husband's
do.
best friend is a principal.
Yeah?
Yes.
Is he busy?
I could. He's in Marengo. I can call him.
Okay, yeah, maybe we'll get him on the air and see what he does.
See if he does anything.
I just picture they're always having to talk to some kid about misbehaving. All right,
Well,
Timmy.
that's comment. The rubber band comment was unnecessary. The misbehaving is probably important.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. Let's continue with this story.
The principal didn't respond to our request for comment Friday. The update had locals speculating on social media that the kids would rather be on their phones.
So what do you think of that assumption?
It's true, to be honest.
It's true.
It's true. I'd rather be doom scrolling, man, than go to the dance. God.
So what do you think of that assumption?
It's true, to be honest. You look around, everyone's on their phone 24/7.
But
Yep. That's pretty good philosophy.
It's true.
It's true, man. It's like, why would I be on my phone? My phone's better than a dance. Come on, man.
The only reason they'd want to go is so they could make a TikTok transition to getting ready.
Yeah, right?
So they missed that opportunity. Look what you did.
Yep.
24/7.
But senior Maddie Peterson says don't judge too quickly. She thought the dance wasn't promoted enough.
No, I definitely think people want to socialize.
Kids are incredibly overprogrammed at this point in time.
Psychologist Dr. Matthew Strobel says he's not surprised, drawing from what he hears from his teenage clients.
Smaller informal groups, that's where they're feeling more comfortable. There's less pressure in those groups. I think a lot of that has to do with social media influence.
He says...
See, now the therapist was dying to be talked to. He took the phone call.
And boy, does he have a lot of high school clients.
Yeah.
Huh? That's not good.
I pretty much have every
That's
kid
not good.
in the school talking about this, but he was just waiting to be talked to lay it out there.
But he's an expert. He should.
Well, yeah, but the principal should get in there and say something to stand up for the school a
We're not
little
talking to the
bit.
principal. The principal is not happening.
He's shooting rubber
busy.
bands.
It's like The Sopranos. It's over. Move on from the principal.
I want to hear from the principal. I mean, the therapist, makes a good point. They want to stay in their small circles, I guess.
Small, informal groups.
So I don't know about you guys, but like my school, we loved school dances, and everybody really went, and we would dance for hours and hours. People walked out of the thing looking like they got in a fight, like makeup dripping was a mess. But I'll never forget. So I went to our snowball dance, which is basically like the winter formal. Okay, so I go to snowball, and then I was at the awkward age where we're in high school, but I still can't drive. Okay, so I got invited to go somewhere. But I'm like, well, how the hell am I supposed to get there? Like, look at my parents drop me off. That's embarrassing. I'm like, I'm just going to go home. I have no way to get there. But then a senior that I had a crush on texted me. And he's like, oh, it was so good to hang out with you. I'm like, oh my God, it was good to hang out with you too. And then he's like, where are you? And I was so effing embarrassed to say at home that I lied and had to say that I was grounded. My parents let me go to Snowball, but then I got grounded, and that's why I went home.
Wow.
I was like, man, my parents suck, you know. I wish I was out right now. I'd be partying. Like, oh my God, I couldn't get anywhere. I'm a loser. But I had to lie and pretend I was grounded.
No lifts or Ubers, not back then.
I was like, oh God.
All right, so let's continue with this story about, so the therapist says the kids want to stay in their small informal groups, which, by the way, they've been saying that since the beginning of time as well. It's not necessarily a new thing. I mean, people from my ilk, because I'm older than you guys, people have always still said that, like, I want to just stay with my friends and chill. Now, it's more accepted now to go to a dance with, like, 5-year friends as opposed to a date. It used to look weird, but now it's not. Now it's normal to go to a dance with your friends, which is better, by the way, because the pressure to find a date was brutal.
Do you think Jesus liked staying in small, informal groups, or do you think if he was going to go to a dance that he would take a lady?
Oh, Jesus is taking a lady.
Yeah, no, he's a player.
Well, look at him. He's gorgeous.
Handsome, absolutely.
Yeah, handsome fella.
Great hair.
But I mean, I'm serious about that. Like, they always, I wish it was cool to take friends to a dance back in my day. You had to get a date, and the pressure to get a date was brutal.
But did you take a date to a homecoming dance?
I didn't go to one homecoming. I went to senior proms.
I think prom, there's pressure to have a date. From when I was in school, I felt like snowball, homecoming, those dances you didn't have to. I felt like it was way more pressure to have a prom date. That was big.
Yeah, I went to a turnaround dance. A girl asked me.
What's a turnaround dance?
Where the girls ask the guys.
Oh,
they don't do that anymore because that doesn't sound right now.
I mean, I don't know. Why not?
Because girls can ask guys anyway. They don't have a whole theme called turnaround.
I know, but it was good back then because then it took the pressure off the guys. Saying like, yeah, finally.
Turnaround, you never asked anybody when it was your turn.
I know. That's why I was glad the turnaround dance existed, because someone's going to ask me. And they did. I couldn't believe it.
Now, the pressure of waiting is stressful too, right, Brian? Waiting to be asked?
Yeah. Oh, that's when you find out. That's why the good thing about the turnaround dance was I found out what it's like to be a woman, and it's terrible.
It's terrifying. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
Somebody got asked to prom in front of me, but it was the guy I was talking to, so that was kind of jacked up. And the way he did it, at first I thought I was getting asked to prom because I was sitting next to her. It's horrible. You know what that's like? Where you're like, oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you.
Where you're clenching your fist, where their fingernails make your fist bleed.
So, and I was like, hey, not to interrupt, are we like not dating anymore? Like, I just wanted to ask really fast.
We do have those Adam Sandler tickets. It's 8 o'clock, but I want to play more of the news story here. We talked about, we last left you with the therapist saying that kids like to hang out in the small groups over asking people out.
There's less pressure in those groups. I think a lot of that has to do with social media influence.
He says social anxiety is still more prevalent in a post-COVID world. High school senior Elizabeth Burns still wants to see high school dances take place, but says at a certain point, social exhaustion kicks in.
We do enjoy it, but then once it hits like almost 3 hours, you're like, okay, I kind of like want to go home, like I'm tired.
Dr. Strobel adds that dance...
By the way, preach, sister. A dance shouldn't... 3 hours, like, remember, you ever been to a wedding that goes like 6 hours? It's like, Jesus. 3 hours,
Wait,
plenty.
you mean the party part or like the ceremony?
The party part. Well, the ceremony, too. That could be shortened up a little bit, too.
Let's get on with the kissing now.
Come on now.
Let's wrap it up.
Take them. Yeah. I do. Okay, where's the bar?
Yada, yada, yada.
But, I mean... Yeah, the ceremony, the party part, she's right. Like 3 hours, okay, good. But if the dances go longer than that, 2 or 3 hours, what else am I going to do?
That's just anybody. Like when you're done with the dance, you're done with the dance. Then go home.
Yeah, but she feels like she has pressure to be there, it sounds like, that girl. All right, let's finish it up.
This might not be the way to go for schools, and that maybe surveying students on another social gathering idea could help.
Social connectedness is a really important thing, and it's a huge skill for teens to develop. It's a life skill. But we have to figure out ways to meet them where they're at.
In Wall Township, Christy Kalishian, CBS News, New York.
All right. Well, there's the story. Now, does this mean all dances? I'm curious, again, if things are happening, for example.
We
Go
got
ahead.
a text to somebody who's like, I just chaperoned my kid's homecoming and it was packed. So some schools still doing good.
Chicago. It's much better than Jersey. That's what I'm getting out of this.
We still understand the good value of a homecoming dance.
Damn right.
Also, Brian, we got about 14,000 texts. Apparently, it's called a turnabout dance, not a turnaround dance.
Turnabout. Turn around, turn about. Wait a minute.
I don't know. Everybody texted it. It's turnabout.
Yeah, because I guess turn around just doesn't mean.
This is why I asked what it was. I thought a turnaround dance sounds like something Diddy made people do.
Get low.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. And we had a check-in from Amy in Carpentersville. She goes, what was that word again? The key word was laugh, which we're doing right now. 312-591-8300 for Adam Sandler tickets. So thank you for checking in from Carpentersville. I hope you win Ticket Blitz Thursday. Text laugh to 312-591-8300. We were just talking about this New Jersey homecoming dance that was canceled because of low ticket sales and low interest, which a lot of funny texts are coming through about your experiences with dances. And I was just telling Kenzie and Case off the air about the turnabout dance. I thought it was called the turnaround dance where the girls ask the guys. And now I think it's awesome, by the way, when Kenzie, you mentioned that it's way better now because a girl can ask a guy to a dance and it's totally acceptable and actually normal. When I was in high school, that wasn't normal. Mm-hmm. So always the pressure was on the guy to ask. And like to your point, the girl was waiting and that sucked too. It sucked for everybody. Yeah. Unless the girl, just like the guy, can want to go out, want to do this.
Wait, what?
Almost want to hook up or whatever. But I told them the story about this turnaround dance where I would double date it with my buddy because this girl asked me. And I was very shy. And even though I was in a band playing guitar and I played basketball, you think I'd have been cool.
I'd hook up with you. This dude sounds awesome.
But I had no game at all, zero. So we go back to her house, and my buddy with his girl, they go right up to the bedroom. They go, later.
Lord.
We're like 17, I think, at this point, junior year. And I'm like, okay. I was like, Kenzie, okay.
Like Twister.
Yeah. So we sat there and they're like, so what did you like to do when you were in kindergarten? Like, it was like starting back like a bio of everything. Oh, man, it was so rough. And I was waiting for her to make the first move, and she didn't, and I didn't.
The girls do everything?
I know. She
you
asked.
Even give her a kiss?
Just a very, almost like you give your cousin to say goodbye, that kind of
like a chicken peck?
Yeah. Like a Merry Christmas, and you kiss your cousin on the cheek.
That's
like
what you
peck.
did? You guys sat in the living room and you went.
Yeah, how loud was your? Just do it again. What you did? It wasn't even that loud. It was like this. It was like.
Oh my God.
Oh, what a loser. Me, I'm talking about.
I know.
Yeah.
But I get it, because even talking about school dances makes my stomach hurt. It makes me feel really insecure, because I only went to senior prom, and I went with a girl who at the time we were friends, and we ended up dating later in life, but we were only friends when we went to prom. And we showed up, and I didn't dance because I wasn't confident in my body and what it would do on the dance floor. So we sort of just stood there making mean comments about people that were having more fun than us.
That's nice.
That's what I do now.
Yeah.
And then we went back to her place, and her parents had like a nice house and a nice basement, and we were all alone in the basement, and we were both at the time binge watching The Sopranos for the first time in our lives, a monumental occasion that everybody goes through. And she later told me that night she thought that was going to be the night that I would make the move, that, watching Sopranos would be code for doing what normal seniors would do on senior prom night. I could not have sat further away from her in the basement that night. I could not have been less interested in her. We watched episodes of The Sopranos, and at the end of the night, I said, it's quitting time, and then I headed home and did not make any move because I wasn't interested. I was too insecure. I could have never made a move on somebody at 18. I can barely do that now at 26.
It's true.
It's true, You
guys sound so insane right now.
Why?
That's just like insane, because you have every green light in the world. If the girl wants to hang out with you and you invited into her basement,
Yeah.
what? Brian got asked to the dance by the girl. This
Right.
is like, I can understand in certain circumstances you can't tell if someone's interested in you, but it's very obvious. So, like, what are you doing?
Couldn't have been more obvious.
No, but Kenzie, I go through this now where a girl would be like, let's hang out. This sounds fun. I'm looking forward to this. And in my head, I'm going, she hates me. What am I doing?
Yeah. Why don't we don't see green lights? I don't know what the hell.
My life is one big red light.
Like a stop sign.
We got to check in from a first-time texter, the Diener, checking in, also from Carpentersville, and he says, homecoming in Downers Grove, total joke. There were 75 kids there. Last big bash, 20-21, the football game when they had it outside. The kids don't really ask dates. They go in groups. And again, most of them don't go, he said. This is 2021, the year, by the way. And he said, lastly, there were 2 acoustical performers who did their own song.
That's not good. That's really bad.
Come on. He's like, what's up with that?
That's not good.
So the band goes, all right, cover band goes, here's an original. At a dance?
High school dance.
Play Wonderwall and shut up.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Well, some Stranger Things news. Speaking of Joe there, Steve Keary, and Stranger Things coming up in music entertainment news in about 20 minutes. And we do have a major concert announcement at 9 as well. And we'll have another keyword for Ticket Blitz Thursday. To remind you, the keyword right now for Adam Sandler tickets at the United Center is laugh, L-A-U-G-H. Text that to 312-591-8300 for a chance to see Adam Sandler at the United Center this Monday. And with someone like him, you never know when he's going to do another tour again for comedy. This is big. So Adam Sandler at the United Center, L-A-U-G-H, laugh to 312-591-8300. Before we put a bow on this conversation of school dances, and me and Case talking about how we never saw the green light so obvious out there, Kenzie can't believe it, that these girls that, liked us or, at least wanted to hang out with us, we just couldn't see it. Fred checked in and said this in a related manner. He says, LMAO, 37-year-old Hispanic here, never knew that was a thing when girls asking guys to the dance. I definitely got asked and shot them down because I just thought they were asking if I was going to go. And I said, nah, probably not. Meanwhile, these girls were asking him out to the dance. He shot them down before they did that.
God.
That is so relatable. All right, some local breaking news here with Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Something bizarre happened yesterday where an ambulance was stolen out of a Portillo's parking lot. And
is this a confession on your behalf?
You know what? It sounds about right. And I have some comments about the thoughts of the person that did it. But here's first a news story from WGN.
All of this started here yesterday in the lot of this Portillo's restaurant. When a Lifeline ambulance crew stopped to get lunch is when authorities say 21-year-old Dominic Barr jumped into an ambulance and took off with one employee still in the back.
I could not believe it.
Many who work or stop by the nearby shopping plaza, including Kim Gama, learning in the aftermath what allegedly happened just before 4 Tuesday afternoon. Lifeline Ambulance says there were no patients on board at the time their ambulance was taken.
This is very strange that someone just jumped in the car and ran with the vehicle.
It was the employee in the back who police say called 911. He was able to help dispatchers determine the ambulance was heading southbound on the tri-state. Police say the employee was unharmed. Skycam 9 overhead as Barr was taken into custody and brought to a nearby hospital for treatment. The suspect, who police say is from Lansing, is charged with 2 counts of aggravated possession of a stolen motor vehicle. He'll be formally processed once he has his initial court hearing. According to Cook County court records, Barr has no criminal history in the county. He is set to face a judge this Friday in Skokie. For now, reporting in Niles, I'm Courtney Spinelli, WGN News.
There's so much to unpack with this story. First off, the guys go to lunch at Portillo's, leave the ambulance, and a lot of times you see cops, firemen, and ambulances will just leave the door open and the keys in it because they just think, who's going to steal this vehicle? I'm a first responder. Who would be that scummy to do that?
Right.
So they go into Portillo's, and someone, and this is what fascinates me, because they said at the end he had no criminal record, the guy that stole the ambulance. And Kenzie, I ask you, you're leaving Portillo's, you see an ambulance with the keys in the ignition and it open. Do you have the intrusive thought to say, I could just steal that, why don't I? And they never take the next step, but then you do it. This guy did it.
I don't have that thought, but I always have the thought of like, wow, someone's going to steal that. And I think that's the difference of people raised in nice communities and some people not. And I'm like, these people were probably raised in a very nice community in which they're like, nobody would ever steal this. And I see that and go, someone's going to steal it. So you should not do that.
Well, I always think that too, because if I was a cop, I would shut the door, lock it, check the door, and then leave. But they leave it open. I've seen it all the time. They'll leave their cars running when they run into a scene. I don't know why they do that, because I would think, I would have the thought myself walking by, I should steal that. And I don't have a criminal record, just like this guy. And he went ahead and just did it. He didn't have a plan of, I'm going to troll for ambulances and try to steal them and, sell them for their, what's the thing people sell, the catalytic converter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He just was walking out and said, like, maybe I should steal that. And he did. I can't believe it. I wonder that thought process in your head of how many of us go, I could steal that, but then they don't take the next step. And I'm not saying he's a hero, but he did.
He's a hero. He is a hero.
He took the next
You're
step.
saying he's a hero. That's what I'm hearing?
I don't want ambulances stolen. I don't want anything to happen to our police and firemen. I'm just
He
saying
doesn't want that, but this guy's a hero.
Well, I'm saying
we should all be more like him. I'm not saying you should do what he did, but he's a hero in my book.
Maybe hero's the wrong word. I'm saying that.
You think maybe hero's the wrong word?
I don't know. I think you nailed it.
I'm saying he had the confidence to take his intrusive thought to end up in jail.
That's a guy that sees a green light when a woman gives it to him.
This guy did not
maybe
miss the
sometimes
green light.
when she does it.
Yeah. I'm fascinated over that decision to become a criminal in a split second. Because he has no criminal record.
I get it. I feel like I have that temptation every day. I live on a there's a fine line between good guy and bad guy, and I feel like I'm straddling that line every day.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know. You think you could be a bad guy?
I think I could be a bad guy. I think it sounds fun.
I think you have way too much anxiety to be a bad guy.
But maybe this would help me get rid of it. Maybe if I just became evil, all of a sudden I would be so confident. You never see a coy billionaire. They're all evil, and yet here they are feeling good about themselves. Maybe I should do that.
Yeah, but you're going to end up in prison.
I think I could hang in prison.
Fresh meat, fresh fish.
The only law that I know for sure I would break, for sure, when I heard that this was illegal, and I'm like, I don't, is that when you find like duffel bags of money on like the highway, you're supposed to bring them in. There's not a chance I would bring it in. I would never in my life. The fact that people find $1 million on the side of the highway, finders keepers, it's one of the first things we learn in life. I would never, ever, ever bring that in. That is my split second. I am now a criminal, without a doubt. And I would just lightly pull from it all the time.
I think I would just mess with my head about the money's marked. In movies, they always say it's marked, like the money.
Well,
I don't even know what that means.
In Heat, that's why they rob the truck the way that they do. They're not taking cash because the money is marked.
Yes.
Yeah, good lesson.
I don't
for
know
the
what
movie
you
Heat.
mean. Marked with what?
Well, they have the numbers. There's numbers on money.
Like a serial number.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or they're marked with flowers. Each dollar bill has a flower on
But
it.
hear me out. Like, okay, you go to Target and use cash. The 16-year-old cashier isn't like, this is marked. So what if you get a marked bill? Like, I feel like you could make that excuse. Like, if I'm out at a restaurant, I use a 20, and I'm like, I don't know, somebody just gave it to me.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should have took
I'm
that
not
duffel
gonna walk
bag.
around. Right. I'm not gonna walk around with the duffel bag.
But I think the money that you spend at Target then gets to the bank, and then the bank is able to determine whether or not that money's stolen. Everything is traced. You're always being watched.
But I never stole it. Check the tapes. You know what I mean?
Well, you picked up the duffel bag and didn't turn it in. That's a law you just said.
Finders keepers.
Also,
I don't think the big deal is.
Also, how's the bank going to then find Kenzie because she's already out of the Target by this point?
Yeah. So, like, if Target turns money in, how the hell do they know it's me?
The camera, maybe, and they'll say this.
They've got records.
Those cameras are always at Target when they say you're being filmed right now and you see yourself.
Trust me, the government can find Kenzie. Easy target.
Why? Is that a fat joke?
Yeah, that was a
Are you calling me
fat joke.
fat?
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Also,
wow.
there's one more fascinating thing curious on this story. So there was a guy in the ambulance.
Yes.
And the guy stole it and drove off with the other guys eating lunch inside Portillo's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you meant like somebody who needed to go to the hospital.
Oh, no. He was an employee,
I'm
they
like,
said.
well, why were they up Portillo's?
Well, you still got to eat, you know.
Yeah, lunchtime, baby.
I mean, guy's having a heart attack. He can wait a minute.
He's not going to be okay. Let's get lunch while it's still hot.
So there was an employee, they say, quote, of the ambulance. And so this ambulance was driving south on 294 from Dempster to Ogden for 20 miles during rush hour. So the guy in the ambulance that was there called 911, and that's how they caught him. But that guy sat in that ambulance in the back for at least 45 minutes before they got to him. Did they not see him?
Turning the guy in. That's an awkward phone call.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, didn't they see him in the back and go, maybe we should take that guy's phone? Or, you know, because he stole the car, he stole the ambulance. He just let him just chill back there? Or was he
he's
hiding?
not a criminal, so he doesn't know. He just wanted to drive an ambulance.
He was a first-time criminal. That's right. First-timer. He probably went back to the guy and went like, hey, man, can you believe I stole this thing?
Isn't this awesome? We're going to have so much fun together.
We're never going home.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.